What is up, my beautiful brainy babes, and welcome back to another episode of Sex as a Biological Variable, where we dive into both the science and the soul of being female. I'm Dr. Rosie Ray, and even after earning my PhD in biomedical science, there's still so much that I wasn't taught about my own body and brain. So that's what we're doing here, learning from the scientific literature and the lived experience of women to talk about what's really going on. So let's dive in. Okay, natural light. All right. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. It's been a minute since the last episode and a lot has been going on. So early November, I moved out to Sacramento in California. It was going to be a fun-filled year with my friend. Then in the middle of January, our kitchen flooded. It was an absolute mess. They had to tear up the entire kitchen, redo it, and the landlords were like, you can either stay here and not have a kitchen or you can leave. And the thought of not having a kitchen, I'm such a food girl. I'm whipping up my own delicacies like 5 times a day, and same with my roommate. And so not being able to have a kitchen, we were like, yeah, we should probably just relocate. So I was only supposed to be out there for a year when I signed on. This was before I got my tech job. And now this job is remote, but it's based in Michigan, which is where I'm from. That's where my family is at. And this job is great. I love it. But there is just like a few little things that's like, man, it would be really nice to be in the same time zone as the rest of the people that I'm working with. And when I left, there was some family turmoil going on that was like, should I stay? I mean, like I already have this lease, and I'm like, and so there was already some things that were kind of like pulling me to Michigan. But so I'm out in California. I'm having so much fun, but in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, at the end of this year, I'm going to go back to Michigan. And that just kind of came early when the kitchen flooded. And now 2 beds are really hard to find in downtown Sac. And my roommate actually brought it up. She's like, girl, you've just been talking about going back to Michigan. It wouldn't make sense for you to like try to find a new place, move there, pay a premium for a short-term lease, and then make another move to Michigan. Like, you should just go to Michigan. And I'm like, yeah, I probably should. So that was a full send. I packed up a rental car and my cat, and we drove across the country. It took us like 5, maybe 6 days. And it was so much fun. I got to see some family. I got to see a lot of my friends. I got to see the most gorgeous landscapes. And it was also just a really good time to kind of sit with myself and reflect on my thoughts and all of the things that had happened. If you've done a solo long haul drive, you know, it's really nice. But I got to Michigan. I found an apartment in downtown Detroit. Don't mind my bookshelf. I'm still moving. It's very messy. But it's like, if I'm going to be in Michigan, I'm not going to be in some podunk suburb. Like, I'm going to be in the city. And I'm just so excited to be here. It's been really nice. I'm already feeling like the proximity of all of my family being here, cousins, aunts, like my parents, my brother. So that's been really nice. I've already had a friend come to visit me. I'm planning on having more come to visit. It's just like, it feels really good. And also, I haven't been in the same place for more than 3 months in the past year. And so, like, knock on wood, God willing, I want to be here for a minute, and it really looks like it's going to be like that. So I'm just feeling really grateful, even though this was like unforeseen. But hey, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about today's episode, which really quick was kind of a pain to put together. No, I love this episode. It's going to be so good. But like the logistics of it was really difficult because the audio and the video were recorded separately. And so then they were both like massive files to begin with. And then I had to stitch them together. The video is also in 3 parts, but then I had to stitch them together so that I could go in and edit it. And so it took a little bit longer and more determination, but together, and it's awesome. But for this episode, I sat down with one of my favorite friends. We go to music festivals together. We travel together. She's just so kind and thoughtful and creative, and honestly just a goddess in her being. But in addition to her being my friend, she is a very successful financial dominatrix, which is a world that most people know very little about. But I really wanted to have her on the podcast because the energy that any type of dominatrix embodies is such a fascinating and powerful expression of feminine energy. And in mainstream society, there's a lot of misunderstanding and even negative stigma around it. And so what I love about this conversation is that it's really demystifying that world. We talk about the boundaries she holds. We talk about the deep mutual respect between her and the people that she's working with. There's a level of trust. There is a lot of transparency and a lot of consent within these relationships. And it ends up being a really interesting lens for talking about power, money, autonomy, and the ways that women are reclaiming space in this world that often puts their sexuality into a really defined box. So I did mute out her and her partner's name. I love them so much, but just to kind of like keep their business a little more under wraps. But yeah, I hope that you enjoy. Thanks for being here.
We're gonna title this one at Hula. Okay, give me like a little testing.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, good.
Hi, Dr. Rosie.
Oh my god. So here we are in our living room.
Wow.
Where are we right now?
We're at Halloween. Second year for me.
Yeah.
What
same.
year? Oh,
Yeah,
second year for
yeah,
you too.
Also, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Last year was the first, so that's where me and met. 1 year ago.
Wow.
Crazy.
It's our 1 year anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And it's Sunday, so day 3 for me, day 4 for you.
4. Because we got here on Wednesday.
Okay, like
So-
Wednesday night.
Yeah, Wednesday night.
Okay.
We were setting up, so
Yeah. Okay.
definitely starting to get a little smelly.
Oh my god. yeah,
Yeah.
me too. And tired. My body is
Yeah.
just sore and sleepy, not getting a whole lot of sleep, but that's
Yeah.
just kind of the nature of the beast. So,
Are you happy to be back here?
yeah, it's been super fun being here with the family and listening to the music, just dancing around, getting silly.
Yeah.
So it's been really good for me.
Yeah.
And you?
Yeah, it's been good. Saw Parcels last night.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
So good.
I only went to Parcels because you guys had been talking about it and that put it on my radar. And it was so fun. I danced so much.
What was your favorite set of the weekend?
Favorite set? I mean, String Cheese yesterday. And then Elenium killed it on, was he on Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Friday.
Yeah.
When you were bawling your
Oh
eyes
my god,
out.
the entire set. Like, I didn't know when it was gonna hit, but once it did, it just did. And then even the last song, he played Good Things Fall Apart. I was sobbing hysterically. And it was so nice because everyone was just hugging me and we were like in this really big group hug, which was fun.
I kind of wish I would have been there.
I wish that you would have been
I
there
kind of
as
wanted
well.
to like just see you like bawling your eyes out in the crowd a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you had to go off and adventure and
We had to go see Anderson .Paak,
which
which was so good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's so groovy.
that's
Like,
what you were saying.
oh, he's such a vibe. They should have put him on a bigger stage, I will say. Like,
Where was he playing at?
one of the smaller stages, the one by Spirit Lake, whichever one that one's called.
Is it the one that's like a circle stage?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah. Okay. And what was your favorite set so far?
Parcels, but Frank Moody was so good.
Yeah.
I have never seen Frank Moody before. Not the one that was at Spirit Lake last night, but the one that was like before Parcels. So good. I like a chill vibe.
Yeah.
I like chill vibes a lot.
Yeah.
Which is honestly why I love this festival so much, like the jam and everything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never really listened to jam until this festival.
Okay.
I saw String Cheese last year too, and that was so good. But like String Cheese this year, so good.
Yeah.
I was not expecting to be that into it.
Yeah. I love Cheese just because they're so chill, but it's that slow build, and then they're just rocking out.
Yeah.
And I also love, like, they'll bring out a fiddle, they're going really hard on the strings, and it's so much fun. But, like, you can get down and dance to it.
Yeah.
But you can also lay down and hang out and Yeah.
Whatever vibe you want, honestly.
Yeah, which is so fun. But okay, so today on this podcast, Sex is a Biological Variable, we are going to be talking about you, your career, your profession as a financial dominatrix. So, so excited.
Oh my gosh, so fun.
Okay, so how long have you been doing this for?
So, I've been doing this...
Can you explain what
financial dominatrix is? Basically just somebody who dominates a man financially.
Okay.
So it's like financial ruin can go into that too. Some people are a little bit better about it. Like they're not gonna get like completely ruined. Like some people just like have like a set amount of money that they want to give to their dom each month so that they can still like maintain the lifestyle, really like afford to pay their bills, stuff like that. But it's very addicting for both parties involved.
Okay.
And it's like their sexual kink, so
That's interesting because I'm thinking about people that have like a sex addiction, and so this would kind of be like a...
This would go into it, It's like, I mean, it is sex work, so like goes hand in hand in that. Like it's their kink, like they can't really escape it, and usually...
Like any addiction.
Yeah, it's mostly majority, like 99.9% of the men involved or women.
Yeah, so what has your experience been with women in this space? Because, you know, just off the top of my head, I think that it's mainly these guys.
It is mainly guys. I have never personally had a female sub within FinDom, but I have, like, I know other girls in the sphere who have female subs. Also, there's switch doms. So
what's that?
Switch dom is basically somebody who financially dominates men or women too, but then they have a dom. Like that girl will have a dom, and she'll send money to her
Interesting,
dom.
like a pyramid scheme.
Yes, basically.
Within the FinDom community.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's really intriguing that I've seen. But I've never had a female sub. Nobody long term, like maybe short term, like I've just like done like a quick drain or something like that, which is basically where you're just getting them to send money really, really fast and just like draining their bank account. And so what does your typical day look like? Okay. So my typical day, actually very fun. I wake up, try to get like a workout in, something like that.
What time about do you wake up?
I wake up a little bit later because I'm working through the night, like 10, 11 sometimes. I prefer to wake up earlier, but with doing that as my job,
you're up and you gotta get your rest.
People are wanting to do that in the middle of the night, you know, wanting to deal with that. So go to the gym, come home, I get ready. Like I get ready every single day, just about. And I take pictures. Sometimes I'll just take like pictures of the gym or whatever, but I think with that, because I work through Twitter, that's how I have like all my following is through Twitter. And then there's another website called Loyal Fans too, which is basically like OnlyFans, but way better.
Okay, why is it better than OnlyFans?
So OnlyFans can do chargebacks, so people can subscribe to you and then they can call their credit card company and get their money back within like a 24-hour period. They somebody could go on there and like tip you a bunch or whatever, and you could be interacting with them. And then they can call,
be like, that wasn't me.
And then they can, all that money will get reversed back to them. Loyal Fans doesn't allow that. Also, it's pay per message, and you can customize the price that you want that to be. People can also find you through Loyal Fans, which OnlyFans, you have to have a Twitter, you have to have an Instagram,
you have to be
like
promoting outside of the platform.
And on Loyal Fans, people can find you through streaming, so you can...
On Loyal Fans, people can find you through, what is it?
Streaming. So you can start a live, and people... There's basically like a dashboard page of like doms who are... has their profile picture, and it'll be like girls who are live right now, and so new subs can... click in there and join you, and then they can tip you throughout the live.
Wow, okay.
Which is really nice.
Yeah, that sounds a lot easier for getting new subs than OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah. And people make a lot of money on loyal fans.
Yeah,
like,
I believe it.
A lot of money, especially on the lives. I've seen... I don't really do them too often anymore, but I know girls who have made like $10,000 within like 3 hours on a live.
Okay.
Just like sitting there snapping your fingers, being hot.
Yeah. Okay. So you're taking pictures throughout the day.
Yes. So I'm taking pictures throughout the day, and a lot of it's like very simple. They want basically, like on Twitter, like my following likes when you take like mirror pictures, gym pictures, basic pictures, like selfies. It's not like professional photography where there are some doms who do that.
Yeah.
But it kind of gives more of like a realistic vibe.
Like a personal feel.
It kind of like looks like somebody's like Snapchat almost. Like, oh, I'm like watching your Snapchat story, but a little bit cuter. Than that.
Interesting. What do you think about that relationship that sets up between a dom and their subs by them feeling that they have this like personal connection? Like, oh, I'm just watching this girl's Instagram, their Snapchat story.
Yeah, so I think it's more enticing, honestly, because it feels more realistic. Like,
more attainable.
Yeah,
like,
a lot of subs want to build relationships with their dom. They're subs who are passed around throughout the community. They just do quick drains. They don't really want to like talk. And then there's others who want to get drained, but then they also want to have a relationship. They want to see what you're up to. They want to kind of feel like they're a part of your life. Some sort. It makes it like easier for them to kind of see who you are, I think. So I get ready every day, do that. And then after I post, I'll post something. I'll be like tweeting like different types of things throughout the day. And then I'll have subs message me. And sometimes people will want to do like video response replies. Basically, I'm just like, it's such a fun job, honestly. I'm just sitting there and like I'm talking and I'm like, oh, you're such a loser. Like, why don't you open up your wallet again and give me what I actually want? You know, you could never talk to somebody like me. Like, just things like that. And so I'm sending like these videos back and forth, and they're super short, like 15 seconds, and it's like addicting for them. And they're like, oh, I need to see more, whatever. I'll also do like, sometimes like I'll get in a bikini and I'll just be like taking videos of myself and like draining them that way. Foot content, huge in FinDoms. Like,
okay, so and that is how you got into this space originally.
So I was originally a foot girl. Which, little backstory on that. So when COVID first started, I was like, okay, I want to make some money. Like, how am I going to do this? Yada, yada, yada. So I'm scrolling on TikTok and I'm watching this video of this girl talking about how she sold her FeetPics on Omegle. And the sketchiest site ever, honestly. I'm so glad that got shut down because that is not okay for children to be on. But anyway, I got on there and I made a fake Snapchat and I would just be like, feet, question mark, like FeetPics, like you want to see my feet, whatever. And the guys would like add me and they would like send me money for it. And I had never made money like that. Like that was crazy. It's such a crazy concept to me.
And like that's such easy work because I mean it's just your feet.
It's literally such, it's so easy, and like I didn't feel bad about it by any means. I was like, this is the most innocent thing ever. Like if this gets out, like I'm not worried about it. Like who's gonna really sit there and judge me for it? So it progressed from there because I had a few of my like little buyers tell me that I should make an Instagram. So I ended up making an Instagram, and my Instagram like kind of like blew up like at the time, like in the foot community. I had 50,000 followers on my page.
That's a ton.
And so like I was doing a lot of content.
A lot of business.
Like pictures, videos is where I made the most money because I would just sit in front of a camera, prop my feet up, and I would have like different topics. There's so many different things within like
Yeah.
dom sub.
When you say a lot of money, just to like add some context, like what would you say your monthly take home was when you were like when your Instagram was at its peak with your popping off foot Instagram? And
I was making about $10,000 a month.
okay, yeah,
and
nice.
I was a freshman in college. Like that
Jeez,
was crazy.
that's big money.
That was crazy to me. Like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like like mind blown. I was so obsessed, and I was like, I can't quit. Like I have to keep doing this.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was definitely pushing content out, videos, Skype calls and stuff, basically where like I would just put my foot in the camera and like be like, here are my feet, whatever.
And so before you said that it becomes addicting for the sub and for the dom. And so for you, I guess like the money component of it, like you're making so much money that in itself is addicting. But also like, is this a kink for you? Is this something that like is turning
good
you on?
question. So the foot related stuff, no.
Yeah.
But being like an actual dom, yes.
Okay.
So I'm like a full switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a full switch. I would say that with women, it comes out more. Like,
Ooh,
I've been with submissive men in the past. I actually talked to somebody who was submissive and considered getting into a relationship with him at one point, which was very, very interesting.
Yeah.
But typically, just with women, I'm more dominant, but it's not like to that level.
Not to the level that you are with
Not
your
with my subs,
Okay.
yes. But I do, the money aspect definitely plays a part in it. Like, like when you're sending me money, like, and I'm just like absolutely owning you, like that turns me on.
Yeah, because it's hot. Like.
Yeah, it definitely turns me on. So,
Okay, cool. I love that.
Yeah. But, okay, anyway, getting back to how I went from feet to FinDom.
Yes.
So, I had known about FinDom for a really long time. Actually, like, since I had started that, I just didn't know how to get into it. Because with the foot stuff, it's very transactional. Like, I'm giving you a video, I'm giving you something, and you are giving me money for it. And I have so many videos, hundreds of videos, like so many. Anyway, I kept seeing like people's Twitters and stuff. I know the Instagram algorithm pretty well, so I know how to grow a foot page, like a foot account.
Yeah.
But with FinDom, that's something that had to go on Twitter.
Yeah, because on Instagram, is that banned?
Anything where you're talking about like give me money or anything like that does not need to go on Instagram because they will immediately ban that. So, yeah, because if they're not getting money from it, then they're going to.
But they don't flag feet stuff?
So they do. I've had so many foot accounts get taken down because they consider feet as like
a sexual thing.
Which I mean
it is.
It is, yeah. So I've had a ton of accounts get deleted. I actually just had an account that had like 30,000 followers on it get deleted. So now I'm just doing Twitter.
Okay, yeah, and which I think is smart so that you don't have to worry about it coming on, coming off. And...
Yeah, it's just annoying sitting there growing it and then moving it back. But so yeah, one night me and my partner, we were my fiance, we were laying in bed and this guy who was like a foot dude was like asking to get drained basically, and it just like clicked, like something about like the way that I was doing it, and I was like, I mean, because really it's like a mental game. Like you have to kind of be able to get into their head a little bit psychologically. Like that's what they like. So you have to know what triggers them.
So what psychological skills are you using while you're like looking for subs, being able to recognize like a good sub, and then while you're doing a drain, while you're doing something like that? Because I'm sure that there's so much psychology that you have to be using.
So all my subs pretty much find me. I have an initial DM fee, so they have to pay me initially to talk to me.
Yeah. What's the initial fee?
$50.
Love.
Yeah. Like, you have to pay me to even have a conversation with me.
Yeah.
So it's different for every sub. Like, some people kind of have to be broken down a little bit. Like, the mind game is like, you want to get them weaker. You want to see like how far you can take them, like how far you can push them.
Yeah.
Push their boundaries, like what you can make them do. I had a sub. This is going to be a lot.
Okay, I'm ready.
But I'm just gonna. I made him pee in a dog bowl and drink out of it. I called him and I was like, yeah, you're gonna piss in that dog bowl and you're gonna drink it for me. And so, like, getting somebody to do that, like, it kind of takes like a little bit of time.
Yeah. Would you say that that's the wildest thing that you've ever had a man do?
One of my subs, he hired himself as a lawyer to be able to pay himself out of his brother's business account.
Okay, yeah.
To give me money, to give me like $40,000.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is the wildest thing that I've ever done. Like, I think like those kinds of things are crazy, but as soon as you are like taking the extra mile and going against your family, breaking trust with
addict
people,
behavior. That is addict behavior.
That is, then I'm like, okay, you truly are obsessed with me and you truly will do anything for me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Would you say that that's the biggest lump sum that you've gotten at one time was
Well, I didn't get that in one single sitting. I got that over a 2-week time period.
Okay, 2 weeks is still pretty. Like...
Yeah, which is like, that was the most that I had ever gotten in that short amount of time.
Yeah.
But the most, like, if you're asking for like a single like send, the most I've gotten, I guess, would be like the cash bean that I just did.
Okay.
Where he put 7,500 feet at. $7,500 at my feet.
Yeah.
But like virtual sends 3,000.
Okay.
Which is
it's
a lot. A lot of money
for like a quick grab and
and there's like nothing in return for that either. That's with my main sub.
Wow. And so with this, like, you are literally just being mean to these men.
Basically, some of them, like, it's, when I mean mind game, like, I treat them like we're in a relationship almost. Like, the way that I talk to them, and then it's just, like, switches up.
Interesting.
It's almost like I am, like, kind of mean to them, but then I also throw in, like, a little bit of love bombing, and, like, and then I just, like, turn it right back around. It just kind of, like, throws them around for a circle a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's with some subs, like, my main ones for sure,
and
like,
so,
ones that I have an actual dynamic with.
Okay, so as far as like your subs, because there are more involved subs and then there are less involved subs. So like in total, how many subs would you say that you have?
I would say like actually involved subs 3. And then, like, I have people who come in and out, like, every week, whatever. But, like, people who I actually talk to and, like, try to build something with 3. And that's pretty average for, like, majority of, like, the bigger doms.
And then for your, it's called loyal fans on that. Like, do you have subscribers on there that are buying feet content?
I have subscribers on there, but I think most of the money is made in the messages. So I can send out content on there. I do have clips and stuff up, like more FinDom type clips.
And how many people are buying stuff off of that?
Off loyal fans? It definitely, like, ranges every month. I don't really use loyal fans, like, that consistently right now. I have in the past.
When you were using it consistently, what did the following look like, or subscribers?
I have 1,600 followers on there. So...
And they're all paying money to be subscribed to you?
No. So they pay within the message system. So, like, actual subscribers, which... It's different than OnlyFans in that sense, because subscribing to it, you can make like a little bit of money off subscribers, but majority of the time you're making money on lives through the OnlyFans. If you're wanting to actually make money off of it. Because I don't actually post that much on there.
But that's a good, I guess, avenue for people to find you, to be a more involved sub.
Yeah. I mean, I would say my subs right now come through Twitter.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's where I've gotten the majority of my subs from.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about your most recent cash meet.
Oh gosh,
and so this, I also want you to explain the relationship dynamic between you and this guy. And so this is the same guy that hired himself as the lawyer.
Yes, this is the same exact guy.
Yeah, and so how long has this been going on with him?
Oh wow. Okay, so he first messaged me back in January, and it was like it has been such a slow build.
Ooh, okay.
Like a very, very slow build. Like, I'm his first dom.
Okay.
So that's also a big thing.
Yeah, isn't he young too?
He's 23. Okay. So he's the same age as me.
Yeah.
Very young.
Yeah, which is crazy that he's got that kind of money to just like be throwing around.
Yeah, he's in a very successful business with his brother.
Good for him.
Good for him, good for me. Honestly, our dynamic is like, we talk every single day.
Yeah.
Like, he knows a lot about me.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't exactly know me, but like, he knows a lot about me. Like, I tell him stories, I tell him things. Like, we have normal conversation.
Yeah.
And then it's...
So you're texting him, talking to him on the phone, FaceTimes?
Just texting.
Okay.
Just texting. Yeah. That's what I've done with him. Other subs, like, I'll call or whatever.
Yeah. But
me and him, like, text.
Yeah.
Just, that's what we do.
And
so since January, he doesn't have much experience in this field. He just is, like, a true Fin sub.
Yeah.
Like, a true Fin sub. And I've just kind of put all of my work into him, into like molding him as a sub, and that's mostly because like he has no like entitlement. Like sometimes subs will try to get like a little entitled, like I sent you so much money, like can I like have something or whatever, and I'm like, you're a sub, like
that's not how it works.
this is my game, this is not your game, boo-boo. But no, he's amazing. Like, he has sent literally everything. He has an obsession with zeroing out his bank account.
Okay.
Like, he does not want any money in his bank account. It makes him very uncomfortable. So he's constantly zeroing it out.
Okay.
Actually, I've not talked to him since I've been here.
Yeah.
And I know he's probably freaking out.
Yeah.
Because I haven't had service, because we talk every single day. So.
Okay. And now what about your other two subs? Like, how much investment are you putting in them?
So my other sub is from Australia, and I put in a lot of work into him originally. And now it's more so, we have very different time zones, so we don't talk as much.
Yeah.
But, like, we will literally just FaceTime and just talk about random stuff.
Okay.
Like, not even dom, sub stuff.
Yeah. How old is he?
He is 25. They're all pretty young. They're all super young. And then my other sub, he is 24.
Okay, yeah.
They're all young.
And where is the 24-year-old based at?
He's in Canada.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. He is surprisingly so cute, too. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
He has, like, a nose ring and, like, curly hair.
Whoa.
He's really cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you say that, like, that's surprising? What, that he's cute? And
I would say both. Okay, my sub from Canada and my sub from Australia are both really cute boys.
Okay.
Cute little boys.
Yeah.
My other sub, no.
Yeah.
No. But that's okay.
Okay. I guess that's interesting to me, thinking, like, if they're cute, I'm trying to rationalize like why a man would go and like pay all of this money
to talk to
to
talk to a girl.
Yeah, well, not even like to talk to a girl, because I mean like it's one thing, but to be like dominating them, just like ruining them. Like that dynamic. Like what do you think is going on with these men?
So
in their brains?
I think that my Canadian sub is a switch. And he loves the idea of talking to a girl that, like, he cannot have. Ooh.
Real quick.
He loves the idea
of
talking to a girl that he can't have.
Okay.
He is naturally submissive. Switches are so fun, I will say.
Yeah.
My other sub, he has a foot fetish, my Australian sub. Mm-hmm. So normally people who have foot fetishes are more submissive. Yeah. So like the way you look oftentimes does not go into your sexuality and these
Are
things.
You talking about for a sub or for a dom?
For a sub.
Okay.
And like
yeah.
I mean, because there are cute subs out there. There are guys who are like complete losers, like can never talk to a girl. Like they need this so they can interact with a woman.
And that's usually what I think of when I think of a sub. I think of some guy like living in his mom's basement, just like on his computer eating Cheetos.
Yeah.
Like,
and there are a lot like that.
Yeah.
And then some guys I think are just naturally submissive. Like they want to feel the power dynamic of it. Like something about it is so hot to them.
Yeah.
And whether that's because they have mommy issues or which is often the case.
Yeah.
Or not. But and then my other sub is like he's a virgin. He's never had his first kiss. Never talked to a girl like that or anything of that nature. But he's always been submissive. Like he's always wanted a woman to tell him what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
Guide him. And honestly, when I met him, I was like, he's very, very submissive man.
Yeah.
Like just following me around like a little puppy.
Yeah. Okay. So this was when you met him in
Chicago.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So before we get into the cash meet, so when you're like talking to these people, are you sending them FeetPics? Yes.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My Canadian sub, I will send him like bikini videos or whatever.
Okay.
Like,
are you ever getting naked taking pics?
No.
Cool.
I don't do nudity.
Yeah, I love.
Some girls do, and I love that for them. I think everybody has their own boundaries within the space. Some people won't even do bikini stuff.
Yeah.
Like some people won't do any of that. And I respect all of it.
Yeah.
Like I think it's just the great thing about this type of sex work is that it is completely up to you what you want to do. Like you can do whatever you want to do. Like whatever your boundaries are as the dom. Like it's your game. Work it however you want to work it.
Yeah, that's amazing. And so I know that there is like such a taboo around sex work because people think that you're going and having sex with whoever for money, and it's like that's not it.
People's first question when I tell them I'm doing cash meets, they're like, are you hooking up with these guys? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But are the guys getting off? Like
sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Again, like that's just like what you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Depending on who it is, like if I have a relationship like already built up with them and I know them pretty well.
Yeah.
Then like I'm fine with that. But then also edging and denying is really fun too.
Yeah. Okay. So walk me through your cash meets, like how they've gone down. Paint me a picture.
So
even though those pictures were really great,
all of my cash meets have been foot based. Aside from this last one, that was like my first like actual really fun cash meet.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of them have been like foot worship, massaging my feet. The first one I did, I trampled somebody. I literally beat him up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he actually paid me to beat him up.
Amazing.
Which was so fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
And how much are you making for these cash meets?
So I charge a minimum of $5,000. And that just weeds out a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because not meeting up with anyone who I don't know already.
Yeah.
I need to see like your ID. I need to know everything about you.
Yeah.
Because that's putting myself in a dangerous situation. Like, regardless, like, if you are a sub or whatever, if you're coming into my messages being like, oh, like, please beat me up or whatever, you still don't know people. Somebody could seriously hurt you. Yeah, so I charge a minimum of $5,000, but you have to, like, have some dynamic with me.
Yeah.
I don't, like, advertise that I do cash meets.
Yeah.
It's something that I'll bring up, like, if I've known a sub for a while and they're like, oh my gosh, I just love to meet you, then I'm like, and I feel comfortable with them, then I'll bring it up, like, the idea of we could meet. And again, like, all of my subs are young, like, young dudes, and I've gotten to know them pretty well, so I have a pretty good gauge of, you know.
Yeah, that's nice that you can have this, like, sense of trust, and they probably feel that with you as well.
Yeah, no, it's a huge trust factor for them. For me to, like, have their information and, you know, I also, like, take pictures and videos of them and stuff, too. Like, that's a huge trust factor. Because I could just, like, send that out to somebody or whoever,
put it on.
Blackmail is a huge thing within FinDom too. Like,
I believe it.
A lot of girls will blackmail guys.
Which, like, that sucks. What do you think about that? Why do you think people do that?
I think if it's somebody's kink, there's blackmail kink too,
okay,
where people like that.
Yeah.
And so you have to send them a certain amount of money to not send it to their wife or whatever.
Yeah.
For me, I'm just not gonna go and blackmail somebody unless they specifically are like,
do it.
Like, I'll pay you X amount of dollars to, you know, text my wife or whatever, or...
Yeah.
But I like to keep people's information private. I would want my information to be kept private.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want my shit to be sent to my family.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, so do you think that there's a lot of men that are in romantic relationships, like married girlfriends, that are doing this? Okay.
Yes,
Oof.
a lot.
Okay, what do you think about that?
I think it's an escape majority of the time. I don't think people feel free to express themselves sexually with their partners and to talk about their kinks. And so they can just pay a girl online to do that, and it's way easier.
Yeah.
And also, I think it's the thrill of, you know, sometimes there's like these 40-year-old dudes who are with their wife and they don't find their wife attractive, and they're like, I just want to, like, sit here and, like, ruin myself to, like, some pretty girl online, like, that feel like you're getting, like, it's a high almost. The self-sabotage of it all is a high.
Interesting. And so the men that are doing this, I'm trying to think about the demographic, the clientele in FinDom. You were saying that your one sub, like, he's in a very successful industry, and I would have to imagine that it's very successful men that are doing this. And so do you think that it's because, like, they're so successful in life that they're also looking for that chance to be submissive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah. I think a lot of these guys, we call them well subs, like guys who just send a lot of money.
Yeah.
They go to work, they work stressful jobs.
Yeah.
And this, like, when they go home, they get to turn their brain off.
Yeah.
They get to turn their brain off and get told what to do. And that feels really good. And it, like, balances out their brain.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is...
Yeah, a lot of the times, that's how it is.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not familiar with, I guess, the history of this industry. Has this been around for a while?
So FinDom is, like, kind of similar to FemDom. It's just more, like, abuse, like, aggression or whatever, like that. Like, the whips, the gags, that's more FinDom. Stepping on somebody, crushing their balls or whatever. FinDom kind of goes hand in hand with that, but I think within, like, the last 10 years it's become a thing, and it's becoming even more popular because FinDom is blown up within the last year a lot through like TikTok and stuff. Like, there's a lot of girls doing it, and so a lot of guys are seeing this too, and they're like, I can talk to this pretty girl. Like, if I just send her money, and then in a way that's, like, training their brain, like, after they do it. So it can also be toxic too, because a lot of guys who don't have experience are like, I just want to, like, talk to a girl or whatever, and yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, so do you think that you said that it can be kind of toxic, and so what do you think that, I guess I'm thinking like long-term effects on the dynamic between the masculine and the feminine within society? Like, if there has been this rise in this, do you think that that's going to affect kind of, because forever, like since the beginning of time, there's been tension between males and females.
I think it's like we're kind of taking our power back. Like, a lot of guys in this space are like, women need to be worshipped, like beautiful women need to be worshipped, like they need to be taken care of and like treated with the utmost respect. I think it's like we could be hitting a point where, because this is becoming more popular, that we can be incorporating some of that into society more. Yeah. So women can be treated better.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting take. And so you're saying that most of these men, like, they are respectful and...
Oh my gosh, they're very respectful. Like, they don't want to say anything mean to me. I mean, they, like, worship me as if I'm, like, their god or something.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Which, I mean, makes sense. If they're investing so much into you, it's like, yeah, they must think pretty highly of you.
Yeah. Because they're looking at me and they're like, you're my owner. Like, you take care of me. Like, I live for you. Like, I live with purpose to take care of you.
Okay.
Like, everything I do is for you. I'll do anything for you.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
Okay. Cool.
It's definitely, like, changed my perspective a lot on that.
How do you think it has changed your perspective? And I guess, like, how has it also changed just, like, who you are as a person?
I feel like I can never let a man treat me poorly. Like, after doing all of this, honestly, I could never let a man, like, sit there and belittle me or make me feel small. Whereas in the past I have, and like I've been okay with that. And like, I mean, growing up, like, in society, like, just men look at men and they're like, we're better than women naturally. That's just how it goes. And then women also kind of adopt that too, like, a little bit. I mean, so it's just changed my perspective on that, in the sense of, like, we don't need men like, at all.
No.
We really don't. Why would I ever let a man tell me what to do?
Yeah, that's the thing, because it's like, don't need a man, but I don't know, the not great ones can just bring you down. And so it's like, why would I let this mediocre man, like, bring me down, make me feel small? And then you're also not adding anything. But I'm trying to think, because, like, you are just such a beautiful person. And the time that we've spent together and what I know about you, I'm curious about the overlap between you just, like, here at Hula, just, like, living your life, versus, like, when you turn it on and, like, you're being the dom that you are. Where is that overlap? Because we've talked about this before, that sometimes you're playing the role even when you're at home taking the pictures, taking the videos. But what would you say is, like, a similarity between?
So, that's a good question. I feel like my overlap is more so, like, I'm always thinking about it, because that's what I do for work. Like, I'm always thinking, like, what can I do next? What am I going to do with my subs? And, like, my head is always in that, because that's what I do. And my phone is always there. And it's not like a 9 to 5 where I clock in, I clock out. Like, I'm always available, essentially. So that kind of messes me up. And it can be tough on my relationship too sometimes.
Okay, what do you mean?
Because, like, I have these dynamics with men. It, like, sometimes, like, I'm just sitting there and I'm texting them. I'm like, okay, like, I have to put my phone away. Like, I have to, like, put my focus on my partner, and like, we have to talk. You know, we have to spend, like, alone time together away from this. And I also, like, hyperfixate on things very easily. So, like, when the money is good and the money is coming in, then it's like, okay, like, I'm just gonna pick up my phone, like, I'm gonna go talk to this person, like, like, I love you. Like, there are so many times where I just, like, get out of bed in the middle of the night because I'm like, I gotta go drain some money. I gotta go do this.
Yeah.
Like, personality-wise, me being dominant, I sometimes can feel myself getting a little sassy, I think. But for the most part, like, I'm really good, like,
yeah,
on my own.
And I guess I'm just thinking about it because, like, trying to imagine you as a dom, but it's like, you're a bad bitch. You're still gonna be a bad bitch. So just like being a bad bitch that's draining someone's wallet.
Yeah, it's, like I said, I think it's, like, the switchiness of my personality.
Yeah.
And, like, if I feel, like, aggression or anything like that, I can easily just, like, I'll go mellow. Like, I'll go really chill. Like, I'm not really, like, an aggressive person naturally. But it's, like, I think it's whenever I can sense, like, a submissive personality, then I am more so, like, okay, I'm taking control of the situation.
Okay.
And actually, in a lot of, like, my closest friendships, like, I was the more dominant friend, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I kind of would, like, guide the conversations. I would kind of lead the way in, like, what we were doing, like, with, like, my bestest friends and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's something that, like, I've never put those words to it, but in friendship dynamics, there's usually a more dominant and
there is. Like, it's not just within, like, your romantic relationships.
Yeah.
It's, like, within everything. Like, I could go have a conversation with somebody and, like, somebody's going to be more dominant or somebody's going to be more submissive.
Yeah. So let's jump back to how you feel like this type of work has affected your relations. And I guess thinking about at the beginning when you started working in this industry, like dating at the time, like what was, because I feel like,
oh, wow.
Yeah, like talking to men for money, I feel like that would have a shift in your brain to be like, why am I talking to you unless I'm getting paid for it? And then just like dating with that background.
So I never let the money get in the way of like a romantic relationship.
Okay.
Because I knew that I would just always be making the money. Like I make the money. Like I'm fine with that. Like that's like always like kind of been like my role, I think. Like in all of like every like boyfriend I've ever had, I've been like, I'll get dinner, like I'll do this.
Sugar mama,
like a little bit, so like that's never bothered me or anything like that. I started it when I was in my like first relationship with my high school sweetheart, and he was like, I don't feel comfortable with you selling pictures of your feet, and it
a lot
took
of guys
like
don't.
No, I mean, like, it took some convincing, and then I was like, I really want to do this. I think I can make a lot of money from this.
Yeah.
Just let me do this. And so he was like, fine, do it. And then I started making a lot of money from it, and he was like, you know what? Yeah, you do your thing, girl. You do your thing. And then my second relationship, because I took time off from it, so I only did it my freshman year, and then I started it back up my senior year. My second relationship, I wasn't like really open about it. Like I would do it like a little bit, but he definitely was not like comfortable with me talking to like random dudes online. So I would just kind of like still do it a little bit
and
somewhat.
wouldn't tell him.
I would just like not really tell him like exactly what I was doing. I would just be like, like I sold some foot pictures and stuff. Whatever, but...
And that, I don't know, that can really put a strain on a relationship if that is your line of work and they're not
they're not into it. Yeah, I mean, he was definitely like, I don't like that. I don't feel comfortable with you doing that. That's a little strange to me. And I'd be like, okay, so... I mean, I still had some money saved up from when I had done it my freshman year, so that was fine.
So did you stop doing it? Is that...
I stopped doing it to focus on school.
Okay.
I was like, I'm going to be a doctor, and I'm going to be studying all day because, like I said, I hyperfixate on it so much. Like, when you're making that much money and it's so easy, like, you're always just trying to, like, okay, what can I do? Like, I want to keep making the money.
Yeah.
So I made enough money where I didn't need to do it, like, anymore. It was fine.
Which that's nice.
Yeah.
So, two very different dynamics with these men that you were seeing at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, there's Ben, who was like, you should do it.
Yeah.
You should do it again. You should start it up again. You're making that much money.
Yeah.
You should just do it.
Okay. Yeah. And so he's very supportive of you doing this.
Yeah,
Which,
very
like,
supportive.
Yeah. And is that common amongst women that do this, to have a supportive partner?
I think it varies. I think a lot of guys get insecure about the money.
Yeah.
I think that's, like, the biggest factor, especially
Okay.
with FinDom, because there's so much money to be made
Yeah.
in FinDom.
Yeah.
A lot of guys see their girls making more money than them, and they're
Yeah.
like, I don't like that.
Yeah. Do you think that it's also, though, that they're making all of that money from having this sexual relationship with another man?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that would also make some guys insecure.
That would definitely make a lot of guys insecure, but I mean, it's just, like, it's a sensitive topic.
Yeah.
Because majority of the time, like, these girls, like, we don't want to get with our subs. Like, that's, like, the complete opposite. We just know how to work them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of guys, like, just don't like the idea of their girl talking to a bunch of random little dudes on the internet.
Yeah.
And then other guys don't care. I think money is, like, the bigger factor there that I've seen, like, people get upset about.
Yeah, which would make sense.
Yeah, because guys will feel, like, emasculated if they're not making the most. Or
Yeah, which, like, that's a bummer. Or they should just go make more money.
yeah, like, either cry about it or
do something about it.
Yeah, literally.
So why do you think that there is such controversy around this type of work when it really is just women embodying their femininity and being able to profit off of that?
It's toxic for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it just depends on, like, your own morals when it comes to this kind of stuff. Like, people will look at it and be like, you're using these guys. And I'm like, that's the whole point, and they know that I'm using them.
Yeah.
Like, that's
and that's what
entire
they're
point.
coming to you for.
Yeah, and they're like, people will be like, you're supporting this, which is not exactly right. And I'm like, if they're not going to me, like, they're going to go to somebody else. Like, at the end of the day, like, it's a sexual kink for them. And if they don't have boundaries within their sexual kink, like, that's on them. Like, I'm, you know, I think you need to be able to, like, state your own boundaries within yourself. So I'm just like, I'm just here.
Yeah, I'm just vibing.
Yeah,
just doing your thing.
I'm just vibing. I'm like, like, I mean, I support it because I make money off of it.
Yeah.
And also it's fun. Like, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's having a great time. Like, at the end of the day. And so, unless you are actually getting financially ruined, like, to the extreme.
Yeah, to the point where, like, I don't know, you can't recoup.
But also, like, I still do financially ruin people.
Yeah, is there a large population of people that are doing that? Like, actually putting themselves into a hole that they can't get back out of?
There are a lot of people doing that, like, going into massive debt. And it's the people who don't make that much money who are the ones doing it.
Yeah.
The whale subs, fine. Completely fine.
Whale subs?
Whale subs?
Oh,
the ones,
the whale.
The whale, yeah. People who can send a lot of money.
Yeah, they got lots of money. They're going to be fine.
They're making lots of money to be able to do that.
Yeah.
But the people who work normal jobs, they are like, I can't eat this week because I sent all my money to this dom on the internet.
Okay, well, like, that's, I don't know, you should have your priorities.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, but the whole point is, like, they get so weak, like, brain gets shut off.
Hey,
and I'm
an
like,
addiction.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry, like, hide your money somewhere, like, if that's the case. You know?
So talking about the toxicity of it, do you feel like there has been some toxicity that you now hold from this? I guess I'm thinking about, like, any, like, negative side effects that you feel like you've picked up from working in this space.
I think the biggest issue for me is, like, it is crazy how much money is in this and how easy it can be made.
Yeah.
If I were to go get a job right now, I would not be making nearly as much money, and I'd be working long hours.
Yeah.
My concept of money has been warped.
Ooh, in what way?
I mean, like, I've just, like, the value of $1 isn't the same to me. Because I've been doing this since I was 18.
Yeah.
This was, like, it's messed up my perception of money in that way.
Yeah.
And obviously, like...
That doesn't sound like a bad thing, though. Like, just from knowing you. Because the way, at least from my perspective, the way that you handle money, the way that you talk about money is, like, abundantly. There is a lot of it. There's so much potential to make more.
There is, yeah.
So...
But also, I want to retire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, a part of me is like, I would love to be saving more. I think with more money, which that's a whole other topic, with more money, you are able to spend more money, and then you're able to do more things, and then you're like, I need to make more money to be able to
do more things.
And so that's the downside of that.
Okay.
There's like, when does it end? You know what I mean?
But isn't that the case in any industry where there's potential to make a lot of money?
I mean, yeah, that pretty much is.
Yeah.
But I sometimes, like, I want to get away from it. Like, obviously I'm not going to be doing FinDom forever. It's just not realistic.
Yeah, you don't think that you could be like 80 years old and still draining guys?
Maybe if I put a cute little wig on or something. But no, like, I won't be doing it forever. Like, eventually, like, I want to start a family, and, like, I don't want to have kids and do that. I want to be, like, set up in life.
Yeah.
Not worrying about that. Also, like, as much fun and as much as I love it, like, I would at some point like to just focus on my relationship completely and not just on relationships with other men and stuff, and, like, balancing that out.
Yeah.
I would like to do all of that, all of those things.
Yeah.
So when I think about, like, going back, I think about going back to school sometimes. That's, like, been on my mind since I graduated.
Yeah.
Originally was just going to take a gap year, but...
Hey, but sometimes the gap expands. Like,
yeah, the gap has been expanding for sure. And,
nothing
like,
wrong with that.
The longer that I'm out of school, the more, like, it expands, and I'm just like, I don't really know if I can see myself going back. I think it would just be a big, like, reality check.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to, like, the easy money. I'm used to just working from anywhere.
Yeah, but also, like, school is always going to be there, and I would imagine that with FinDom, that there would be kind of, like, an age cap on it. Type of thing.
There is.
Because I'm sure that these men are just into, like, younger, gorgeous women. So
that's pretty much the gist of FinDom. They want, like, a young, pretty girl that they can talk to, and then once you hit a certain age, you're, like, less desirable in these men's eyes.
Yeah, and they can just go on Loyal Fans and find a new younger girl.
Yeah, Loyal Fans, Twitter.
Yeah.
Go find somebody else. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Damn. Very interesting.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And so you even think that with the subs that you have this, like, long-term relationship with, I mean, don't you think that you could keep doming them until...
I could keep doming them. It's just the thing. I also think in the back of my head, like, men are going to be men. Like, even though they're submissive men, men will be men.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, let's be so realistic now. Yes, like, I have them absolutely trained right now, but, like, they're going to do what they're going to do.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
So, maybe one of them I could keep for life. For sure.
Yeah, I guess another thing is with men's insecurities. Like, is there anything that you feel like you have learned about men through this that you've just been, like, very surprised about? Because I feel like, you know, stereotypical macho man, whatever, but when they're in this sub space and so open and vulnerable with you, they're probably showing you a lot of things.
I would say Yes, I've seen men open up to me about a lot of things. Like, I can almost be like a therapist in a way to my subs.
Whoa, okay.
So
I feel like you should charge for that.
I do.
Okay, actually, real quick, can I tell you this really funny story about my one friend? She ended up kind of going on a date with this guy. They just like hit it off at a bar. They went to the river to like walk and talk, and we're hanging out. And then they were like flirty, vibing. They go back to one of their cars, and it's just like chatting. And then this guy starts like dumping about how he's in this marriage and like he doesn't love his wife anymore and she treats him this way. He doesn't want to have sex with her. And they're talking for like 3 hours. And my girl, she is just so kind and so sweet. She's also a psychologist. And so she like put her psychologist hat on and is like talking to this man about this. And then like as soon as the like him being married came up, she's like, okay, like this is not, I can't be doing anything with this guy. But then when she left, she's like, Greg, like this has been great, but I am gonna charge you. That's gonna be $300.
That is hilarious. Honestly, as she should.
But I feel like you should also be charging for your therapist time that you spend with these subs.
Absolutely. I definitely do. I think, I mean, shocking. I think it's just crazy that you can build a dynamic with somebody on the internet that you don't know. And then, like, how much you can learn about them and, like, their lives and not, you know, like, even though, like, a lot of these people are little oddballs, like, we are still all very similar, like, in a way. Like, everybody wants to be seen, heard, felt, understood, cared for. Everybody wants love. Like, they all want to feel these things. So I think like the switchiness in me, like I'm able to understand them, like 100%. Like I can understand them. That's why I'm good at it too. Because I know how to work them. But one of my subs has really bad OCD, like horrible OCD.
Which one? Canada, Australia, or is the other guy from the States?
He's from the States. The one from the States. He has really bad OCD, and I guess like I helped cure him of his OCD or whatever, but like it was really bad. Actually really, really bad.
Oh, jeez.
But he's told me literally every single thing about himself. Like,
man,
I know everything about this man. I know his deepest, darkest secrets.
Do you know his social security number?
I know his social security number.
Amazing. His mother's maiden name?
I can't remember it off the top of my head, but he's told me it.
Crazy.
I know the passwords to his shop and his house.
Whoa.
I know. I have his location too.
God. So it is like a full-on relationship.
Oh, it is literally like a full-on relationship.
Okay.
We get into fights too.
About what?
He wants to know more about me, and I'm like,
no.
No, not for you. Some things you don't need to know. He knows a good bit about me though, I will say. But not everything. And that bothers him. Because he wants to be like together. Definitely. So that is difficult, and I'm like, it's never really going to happen.
So it sounds like you have really set and strong boundaries on like how much you give. Like you know exactly what you are giving to them and like nothing more. Which that's good.
I mean, I have to be that way. You know, like the whole point is like they don't deserve anything. Like it's the whole point of a lot of like the fin subs is they're not deserving of anything. They don't need anything.
Gen Z.
I didn't know if you guys were continuing. I'll come back.
That's funny.
Okay, cool. Well, we can finish up. It's been like an hour. We can keep talking for the rest of our lives.
I feel like,
But I love you so much.
I love you too. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad we did this.
Yeah, me too.
All right, my beautiful brainy babes, that is all I have for you today. I have all of the important information that we talked about linked down in the show notes. I also have a link to some hormone-free birth control. Natural Cycles is down there. Thank you all so much for listening. Stay smart, stay safe, and stay sexy. I love you, and I will see you so soon. Bye. Mwah.